Hi guys, it's me Levi. So I've been away from YouTube for a little while because I have been traveling recently, and the reason that I've been traveling is actually because I was moving. That sounds a bit weird, but basically there was a 2-week period where I didn't really have anywhere to live, so therefore I decided to go back and visit my parents in Norway and take a small trip to Italy, and it was pretty fun. Norway is kind of a small country, and my parents live all the way in the south of Norway. The city where they live in Norway is kind of small. There's only 80,000 people living there, and it's kind of a nice little city, I guess. It's all the way down in the south, and it's a harbor city, so there's a lot of seafood, and there's a lot of, boat life and shores and ocean and stuff like that, which is always kind of nice to see, I guess. The main thing is really that I got to spend some time with my family, which is really nice, and we actually took a 1-week vacation to Italy, which was even nicer. We went to Sicily, which is sort of an island, and we were mainly in this city called Palermo. We got to see a lot of cool stuff, like for example we saw the Teatro Massimo, which apparently is where the last scene from The Godfather 3 was filmed, and we saw a few chapels. One of the things I thought was really interesting about the chapels is we got to see one of the treasury rooms where they have a lot of the sort of religious relics, and one kind of cool thing that I didn't actually know is that they do this thing where, for example, if there's a saint, they'll take the hand of the saint after they've died and they sort of encase it in silver, and then you can kind of still see the bone part below the hand, and it looks really interesting. One of the attractions that Palermo is famous for is the Cappuccini catacombs, but I wasn't quite brave enough to go there because they basically have the walls lined up with these embalmed corpses, and they've been preserved really well, so you basically just have these dead people kind of staring back at you, and they have kids as young as, I don't remember how much it was, if there was a young girl who's like 3 years old or something, who's encased in glass, and I don't know, I just thought it was a little bit too creepy for me, so I gave that a pass. But some of the nicer things that we did do was we went to the beach a lot, which was really fun. I'm not really the type of person who goes to the beach to get a tan or anything like that. I actually prefer to be pale, so it was kind of funny because most of the time I was hiding under this like massive parasol, and when I was lying on the beach chairs I was mostly just playing Animal Crossing, but it was really nice to go swimming in the ocean, and we even rented out this little boat that had a slide on it, and we had an underwater camera. And I really liked that part of the trip. And then of course there is the food, and you guys who've been around my channel for a while probably know that I really love to eat. I love food. So Italy is definitely the place to go if you love food, because they have amazing dishes that are like savory, like pasta dishes, and obviously the best pizza in the world. Then they have these like incredible sweets, and yeah, I ate a lot, and I took a lot of pictures of food because I'm weird like that, and I do that, and yeah, sometimes I post them on Instagram too, so what? The other thing that Italy is really known for is, of course, gelato, and we found this one place in Palermo that had a gelateria that was one of the best in all of Sicily. They'd won a bunch of awards, and they had some crazy flavors, as well as some obviously delicious flavors. Like, I love Nutella ice cream. I think that's delicious. Probably one of my favorites is one called nocciola, which is hazelnut. And then they have some stranger flavors, like they had tomato flavored ice cream, they had onion flavored ice cream, they had one that I think was called something like Coppa del Nonno, which means grandpa's cup. I'm not entirely sure what that flavor was. I think maybe it was some sort of a coffee flavor. I decided not to try it anyways. So after Italy, we came back to London, and then that was when the sort of nightmarish process of moving started, because we'd actually moved all our stuff into storage for 2 weeks, and then we had to move everything out, and there was a whole bunch of problems. The moving truck didn't show up, and I will spare you the details, but I can finally say that, you know, we've moved into the new place, and it's really great. I'm loving it. It actually is really strange because it finally feels like I'm living in London, even though I have been for the last 4 years. I think it's been 4 years. But now it actually feels like I'm living in the city. Like, you can see the skyline and everything, and I really love it. I'm really happy here. And the lighting is a lot better in this place, and the walls are white. So that means I can make even better videos, which is always a plus. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog type video. If you did, don't forget to like it and share it wherever it is you share stuff, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. And hopefully I will see you guys very soon.